let's read this. We're reading the.
Do you want me to read it, or do you want to read
I
it?
think you should read it. But we're reading the Reddit rejection.
r/rejection.
Yeah.
They're really great. There's this girl in my class who I've had a crush on for nearly 2 years. My plan was to top the class so that I could get her attention and talk to her with pride. And that's exactly what I did.
Well, way to go.
He talked to her with pride because he
topped the class.
topped.
Way to go, man.
What does that mean? Never heard anyone say it like that. Here's the problem. Back then, she was the smart, quirky, clever girl who I admired. But people changed. And so did she.
Oh no.
She now hangs out with the toxic girls.
No, the toxic girls? Dude.
The ones who could not care less about studying.
Kinda
And
cringe.
just mess around. She did change. Started wearing lipsticks.
Oh.
Behaving... Dude, when a girl starts wearing lipsticks,
Multiple lipsticks.
there's sticks for your lips.
Mm,
It's disgusting.
pretty gross.
Behaving like a child and stuffs like that. Dude, everyone who wears lipstick behaves like a child and stuffs like that. However, I still managed to see the good side of her and
That's
did
nice.
attempt to convince her to change.
Oh, you're the worst, dude.
She looked up to me. We started texting.
Ooh.
I helped her with her study for a while. We were on good terms. One night, after one of my extra classes, all of a sudden, I felt great and relieved. What? I texted her, asking what she would do if I asked her out. In a hypothetical situation.
Just grow it, pair, man.
Because I wanted to be careful. Plus, I hadn't decided where to take her to yet. Olive Garden's a good bet. Unfortunately, she started making up reasons such as, I'm busy, and my parents won't know it, or my parents won't allow me to, and the like, to which I did counter. I love how he talks about it. He's like, to which I did counter. People did change, and so did she. Like that's how he.
Yeah, no, he's
that's
not
how he
very,
speaks. He
doesn't have
speaks
a great
weird.
grasp of wondering. This clearly wasn't the English class that he topped.
It's so weird because it's like it almost sounds proper, but at the same time it's like that's wrong. That's really wrong.
That sounds very middle school-esque to me, to be honest.
To which I did counter,
So where are we at in the story?
reminding her that I'm no
Stupid, dumb boy.
I'm no dummy boy.
No dummy.
I'm a
dumb
diligent
boy.
student who wants to know what she would say if I asked her out. After a while, she gave in and said, no.
Well, he is a diligent student, though.
He's also not a dumb boy.
Yeah, so she should definitely go out for those reasons.
Oh, wait for this. I just read a little bit ahead.
Okay.
I took it hard. All my calculations and predictions were wrong. Then I thought to myself, if she isn't going out with me, then there's no point in helping her anymore.
What? Dude, this is freaky.
And that's what I did. I just totally ignored her whenever she consulted me. I told her to get lost. She spiraled back to hanging out with her toxic friends and
Totally
everything.
spiraling. You know, going to the girls who wear lipsticks.
Lipsticks, oh,
Oh no.
it's disgusting.
That's toxic.
And everything turned back to normal. What? 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 It doesn't sound like anything was ever normal. Especially not him.
Or that everything was exceptionally normal, except for him.
That's fair, that's fair. You gotta taste rejection before you taste love. That's all I have to say. If I had to give him any advice, I'd say you gotta taste rejection before you taste love. And you can't put all your money on your calculations and predictions.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was the top in the class.
He did top the class.
So
He topped
so
it
he
off
could have,
like,
I'd trust my calculations if I was top of the class.
he topped it off like whipped cream. I know that was very selfish of me for not helping her anymore, just because she did not want to go out with me. And I'm probably a dummy, but I just can't stand doing anything for her anymore.
Well, then don't. Way to go, man.
Real mature.
It's just so funny. I love the term consulted me whenever she consulted me.
Let's see, there's a comment. Let's see what the comment says. That's okay enough. People are going to make their own decisions. You're not always going to like them, but you have to do what's right for yourself. Find something better to focus your energy on.
Thanks, Fender Scratch. So yesterday night, I was at my friend's house. Me and her started talking a lot more for like 2 months already, but known each other for years, and she would call me and text me daily. And well, she was the one always contacting me first, and well, I started to love her more than a friend. Well, Last night, I brought out the courage to tell her that I loved her in person. She told me that I've given her so much to think about. Well, I get home. I love how often he uses well.
Well,
I get home, and an hour later she calls me. So I answer, and well, she told me she didn't want to date me because she doesn't want to hurt me. Honestly, I tore apart after that, and she told me she could not give me space or we can't be friends anymore.
she could give me space.
She could give me space or we. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Hearing those words really cut deep inside of me. At the moment, I'm not sure what to do or how to get over her. And well, I personally don't let people through as much as I let her in my life because of the feeling of getting hurt. And I wasn't expecting this to turn this way. Oh, poor guy, honestly. I'm assuming it's a guy.
That's kind of the classic. I mean, it might not be a guy, but that's a girl wouldn't write like this.
Well,
Well.
that's the class. That's how you start mansplaining this.
Well,
you know?
you see,
You ever heard that joke? Where does a man get his water? From a well, actually.
well, actually, you womans are wrong because, well. What advice would you
honestly,
give?
this is kind of just sweet. Like, I mean, poor guy, but
It's kind of the classic.
yeah, there's nothing particularly cringy about it. It's just like,
She might not
it's
love
just
him.
how it is, you
I
know,
don't
bro. I don't know.
I don't know. Thank you. Yeah. See,
She hurt you more by not wanting to hurt you. That's not true.
I mean it's debatable. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. You know, who's to say? Who's to say? So I've been friends with this dude for about 3 years. I just started liking him this year though. One of my friends that knows I like him rides the same bus as him. She decides to write that I like him on a piece of paper
Oh, classic.
and threw it to him while they were on the bus after school. He said he didn't believe her. I don't believe you. And he would ask me about it the next day. He avoided me for the rest of the week. This all happened on Tuesday. I'm actually sad now.
You know what? Yeah, this person down here, ask him, you dumb kid. He's probably shy. Honestly, that's the only advice I can give you.
It's true. That's 23 hours ago.
Honestly, if someone else told me that someone else liked me, I would not bring it up. I'd just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Also, I have a girlfriend, so I wouldn't say it. I'd just be like, babe.
Well, it's just kind of awkward.
This dude is
Sounded like Jack Black for a second there. Well, here's the thing. Like, even if you do like them back or don't, it's awkward to talk to them. You know, what are you supposed to say? So I heard you liked me. You know, like it's just awkward. So yeah, yeah, just don't be. He's probably shy.
Just grow a pair, lady.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say, but I was too.
Well, grow a pair, Nate.
I was too abashed.
Just kidding.
I was too abashed. I need to grow my own pair.
There was this girl that I really was into. I really liked her, and for a year I would stare at her, admiring her beauty, without having enough confidence to actually ask the girl out. I remember I tried once before. We were riding the bus, and I was sitting next to her, and I didn't know what to say, so I grew the courage and turned around and said the first thing that came to my mind, which was the typical, "So you come here often?"
That's
hot. That is the typical, honestly.
Yeah. What would Keanu do? Is what I think in my mind.
He'd say that.
What would Keanu Reeves do? He'd probably say that.
She looked at me with the weirdest look, probably because you do ride the bus together every day.
Yeah.
This was in the bus, right? Yeah.
And shook her head.
Shook her head no before she does not come here to the bus often. Before turning back around and looking back out the window. Then after I realized how stupid I just made myself sound because we were on the school bus, LMAO. But anyways, about a year went by and it was about to be summer break, so I decided it's now or never. I'm going to actually ask her out for real this time. So we were standing outside waiting for the bus, and I heard that voice in the back of my mind screaming, "Just do it!" You know, like, just do it.
I feel.
I walked up to her and said that I thought she was cute and would want to take her on a date. Now, it wasn't what I said that made her reject me. It was the fact that I was focused on her for so long, and that she knew that any second she could walk up to me and know that I would date her in a split second. For some reason, girls like guys that are harder to get, and they like a challenge rather than something that they can get so easily. No, dude, she just doesn't want to date you.
That's yeah. That's fair. You gotta take these context clues as a guy, because if you stick around too long, it's creepy. She probably just thinks you're creepy. That's all I have to say. She probably just thinks he's creepy.
I don't understand why this is, but it tough me something. But it tough me very.
It
I
taught
think
me. It
is
taught
what he
me.
meant to say.
Yeah, it
Me
taught
something
me.
very important. When it comes to girls, don't be someone you are not. Just be yourself, and the girls will come to you. Hey, sorry, bud, but it kind of sounds like you were being yourself, and it didn't work.
It does. He said this the first thing that came to his mind. You know, if he
Yeah.
was trying to be someone else,
this dude, I'm so sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
now
I feel
for
bad about that.
anyone who is interested, I wrote a song about this very story titled Rejection. I'll put the link here. It comes out January 3rd on Spotify, so this link will pre-save the song for you on Spotify, so you hear it the day it comes out. If you made it to the end, I hope you liked my story. Sorry, man, dude. Like,
I didn't really like the story. I appreciate how he's motivated to like move on past it. You know.
look,
I think we've both written songs.
as someone who has written songs to try to get past things, I'm going to be honest. Whenever you write a song to get past the thing, you're not past the thing. You're just a sad boy. Take it from resident sad boy.
That's that's true, but it can help you get past the sad thing, you know.
Can it? Maybe.
I don't know. I haven't had experiences with a lot of girls, but when I've written a song, it seemed like it helped. Who knows?
Oh, definitely. I think expression definitely helps.
This has got to be just a basic story.
Yeah, for sure. You want to take it?
Me and my crush had mutual feelings for each other.
Nice.
She rejected me. Well, clearly,
That does not
it
sound
wasn't
like
mutual.
It's 2 months.
She rejected me and got a boyfriend 2 months later. I was talking to a mutual friend of ours. He doesn't know the meaning of the word mutual.
Aries.
So
No, yeah.
she tells me she's telling our friends. Oh my gosh, dude. O-U-R. That's not okay. Whatever. Friends that I hate her and everything. What's everything?
Oh, you know, just everything.
Everything
all
else.
Things.
Everything else. Expounded upon the meaning of the universe. I was mad. I told her that I don't hate her and wished her nothing but the best. I even have the receipts to prove prove
text.
it.
That means he's got screenshots of texts or something like that. I think that's what kids say.
I didn't even show her anything. Told my friend that I'm working on myself and wished her nothing but the best in her relationship and in life.
Oh, so he wants advice on the situation. Okay, no, honestly, that's a thing that happens. Like, sometimes people talk crap about you after you're in a relationship.
It's true. It's true. I think this guy's right. Okay, boom, you did your part. There's nothing else you can do here.
Okay, yeah, boom. Boom.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Twisted Turtle 7. Boom.
He blocked her number and everything because she would text me saying crazy things. She'd just leave me alone. Okay, please learn English.
I mean, I get it. It's the internet. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but
that's true. And they're high schoolers, but
maybe. I don't know. This is fun. This is fun, though.